Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fearless Fridays, brought to you by City Theater's Fearless Improv Company. And now we're looking at Elliot Mitchell, also one of the newer members of our troupe, but nonetheless an improv star. Welcome, Elliot.
Thanks, MC.
Just a few questions. I'd like to start at the beginning.
Okay.
I understand you were born in Miami, Florida.
I was.
Are you sure it wasn't Mar-a-Lago, Florida?
No, I was not born in Mar-a-Lago. I was born in a little town, little tiny place in Miami, Florida.
How was the experience of being born at Mar-a-Lago for you?
Miami, I had to deal with a lot of sunscreen, or back then we called it suntan lotion,
Right.
and a lot of heat, but surrounded by loving parents. And I think that had a lot to do with me.
Well, for a comedian, I think that's probably a disadvantage, don't you think?
I still have plenty of insecurities.
In your autobiography, I have a copy of it right here. You write about your school years and finishing school in Switzerland. And now you have come from that and made the transition to a teacher of etiquette and embroidery at MIT. Tell us about that transition.
Well, some saw it as a downhill slide with some slips and turns, but my skis were properly waxed, and I just right in the front door of the grammar school that I'm at now, which I am presently a member of. And, I just love helping those kids get their sentences and grammar exactly right.
Okay, enough said. We want to be quiet about the MIT gig, right? Another story that came up, I believe there was an article in the New York Times last summer that during your years in the Peace Corps, you were once mistaken for a Zimbabwean postman. How was that resolved?
Well, I'm kind of embarrassed you know that story, but it is true. I was carrying a bag, and really it had medicine in it. But they, of course, thought it was something else and that I was absconding with their mail. And actually, I got shot by 1,000 bows and arrows, and only a few of them hit me. And, again, that's not something I brag about a lot, but it was part of the character of my insecurity.
Just between us, who's your favorite team member?
Whoever's on stage with me at the moment.
Personal question, I hope you don't mind. Have you and your sister reconciled?
From my end, yes. From her end, whatever.
If you could have another profession other than a professor of etiquette at MIT and with a cover of being an elementary school teacher, what would it be?
I would be a professional scuba diver.
I did not realize that scuba divers were paid to dive. Interesting.
They can be. Yep. I would talk to the animals. I would speak with them. I would converse with them and do some research on the side.
I think that's a little bit of Mar-a-Lago in you speaking. Am I right?
Miami Beach, yes.
What is your favorite word?
Oh, that was my favorite word.
Your least favorite word?
Zeppelin.
Your favorite child?
Christopher Robin.
Okay, I did not know you named your children after A.A. Milne characters, but if there is a heaven, well, there must be a hell. What do you want Satan to say to you when you arrive at the gates of hell?
Free marshmallows for life.
Excellent. That was the correct answer. That's all we have for tonight. So until next time, this is Mary Catherine Kelly for Fearless Improv. Thank you.